Okay, I'm really sleep deprived. This is like the third time I've tried to record this, so I'm just going to say it. Chat with me. I want to hear what you all think. And if I need to add some more context in the future, I'll do that. But I just want to get my thoughts out, and I just want to hear what you guys think. So, I recently watched a video of John Call Jones talking about, well, she said the phrase, "You don't change radical feminism changes you." I really love that. I really love the idea that, like, this is a philosophical lens, like a way of approaching the world, a set of activities, things you can do to make the world better, and that is like a solid philosophy, and that you can't just waltz in and declare radical feminism to be anything you want it to be. Like, it's there and it exists, and you can engage with it, and it can change you. But I also like that it changes you. Like, it's a journey, it's a continuum. I don't think I should call myself a radical feminist, but I would say I'm right-leaning, or like I agree with a lot of the tenets, but like I'm not doing enough. That's fair, and I agree with that. The one thing is maybe that I think that we do need to find like a new radical feminist philosophy that's maybe getting with the times, you know, like the sort of rise of kink culture that's like traumatizing a generation of women, and like AI, deepfake, internet pornography, all that sort of stuff. And that can still be approached using radical feminism, but it's kind of going to be new because they're new issues. But broadly, I agree with that, and I like that. I like that thought. Radical feminism changes you. At the same time, I also listened to Jen Isaacson talking about, and I'm not sure if she approves or disapproves. I think she kind of doesn't like it, or doesn't like it as much as feminism as political action. But she talks about there being schools of thought that is feminism as self-help. And I think it's a fair critique. I think it's a little bit harsh, and at the same time I totally understand the whole put your own oxygen mask on first. Like, you can't help other women if you don't help yourself first. But the feminism as self-help versus feminism as political engagement and like action out in the world, an action that affects other people. I understand, like, yes, separatism is an action, take yourself away. But unless you're like building roots into separatism for other women, you're kind of doing it sort of more as the self-help side. And to be clear, I'm not saying that that's what John Call's doing, and I'm not saying that Jen Isaacson is waltzing in and telling radical feminism to change. It was just two things that I heard basically back to back that don't conflict, because I suppose the best of both worlds is to do both, is to have the self-help side of it to make you stronger and more thoughtful and all that, but then to also engage in like practical actions out in the world that help other people. I don't know, I'm incredibly tired. I'm not going to get into it. There's a lot of stuff going on in the real world. But yeah, that's just my question. What do people think about this idea of feminism of self-help? Whether that's good or bad, or whether it's not so much bad, but just we should be focusing more on political action. Because I do think there's a midpoint, or you can do both at once. Why not? Anyway, that had no point at all. I'm sorry. This was so rubbish. Hopefully I can come back with more thoughts. I've got a big list of artists that I want to make videos about. Anyway, I'm going to be quiet now. I'm just really sorry, guys. Bye.